Good morning. It's Wednesday. And so Wednesday usually means that I'm starting to think about the weekend. This is not because I don't like going into the office. I love going into the office. This is because usually starts, a couple of days of exploring what's coming up, seeing if there's any hidden gems coming up, and starting to actually pay attention to the weather forecast, because quite honestly, your 5-day planner lately doesn't really matter. The weather patterns are just changing so quickly. So weather scientists are still trying to figure out what chaos we've done to the planet. Anyway, there's a couple of thoughts that I just wanted to share this morning. And for my mom, who is the only one that really worries as much as anyone else, I did see the uh, neurologist. I saw the neurologist yesterday. The appointment went really well. So our current medicine situation is on par. We're going to keep it as it is. Um, uh, Everything else is great. The migraines have really diminished. I think the eye surgery was the right way to go. Um, and it's also quite understandable now in hindsight how that trifecta of situations, hormone changes for menopause, and the stress of losing a job, um, coupled on with this, strabismus, where the muscle just kind of gave out and I couldn't really see what was happening, all comes together in stress triggered migraines. So thank goodness it's not um, anything worse. It's treatable, it's understandable. And what I am also very much appreciative of is science and data collection, and people sharing their stories of things that you really can't see, but through lots of studies, and a lot of doctors trying to get at causes and not being dismissive of what patients are feeling, has been what has changed the tide for treatment. So the latest study, which is so agitating, is that there's been a connection of the Mediterranean diet and relief for migraines. So back to that old standby. It's about your diet, honey. But really, it's also about just overall health. And I don't want to try to um, reclaim the person I was in my 20s. That was a fantastic part of my life. And I look at pictures of what I was doing in my 20s, and that was a fabulous. Oh my God. Yeah, sure, I wish I could live it over again, but I don't need to, because the memories are so awesome. The friends that I made then are fantastic. I just, there's so many good things, but I did it. Now I want to have that, oh, my 50s are great, and I'm slowing down, and I'm able to watch my kids have their moment, and it's good. So I don't need abs. I just need to be able to sit up and feel good about that. I need to be able to confidently walk to work without worrying about knee pain. That's where I'm at now. And it's not about going on any crazy health cycle thing of pre-mandated, you need to do this and stuff. I just want to feel better. Period. So I'm on the road to doing that. And truth be told, a little step on the scale at that office goes a little wake up call. Anyway, it's not worth, screaming and throwing out all of the food that my son needs to eat. Anyway, I can control myself. I know I can. Okay, enough of that. So there, with that weekend coming up, there's a couple things I wanted to mention. There's a production up at Touchstone Theatre right now called Dictators for Dummies, brilliantly written by Christopher Shore, who is also on faculty at Moravian College. Dictators for Dummies covers, through a comedy setting, it covers a little bit of thought about how the world's history has allowed for so many dictators to do the atrocious things they've done to humanity. But they do it in a way where, um, how can I say this? There's a fine line between pointing out something ridiculous through comedy and being and knowing that there's sensitivity, but see, that line is it's not just subtly drawn. I mean, they're wearing military boots and doing like a gumboot dance on it, and it's, you laugh at it and then you kind of go, why am I laughing? You know, I mean, some of the stuff that we're all laughing at is horrific, what these people had done. But I think what is, you know, on my own reflection, it makes me thinking, how did we let this happen over and over again? And I'm talking about the collective we. Anyway, it's still a damn funny show. J.P. Jordan, the Touchstone's artistic director, and Christopher Shore, excuse me, are on stage. So it's nice to see JP in a role. Emma Ackerman, who is just brilliant in everything she does. And then Mary Wright. I mean, good Lord, Mary Wright. You are my spirit animal. I want to be you. You can keep the red hair. I mean, her energy, her focus, and her professionalism just, and her physical abilities. Damn, woman. Anyway, if you go to the show, you get one of these. Just bring some, you know, donation doubt, you know, any donation is not too small. But anyway, I think this is a good look for me. I like the frames. I think Warby Parker could probably use a little bit of this look. Anyway, it doesn't work so well up here because then everybody looks up your nose for boogers. But anyway, I think they're fun. I can't play bassoon in them, but I think they're fun. So touchstone.org for tickets. You could buy them online and they'll hold them at the door for you. If you haven't been to a show at Touchstone Theatre yet, there is something wrong with you. This venue on 4th Street in South Bethlehem is charming. It's warm. It's comfy. You'll see something there that you won't see anywhere else, and it's just an incredible company. Do yourself a favor and discover this gem for yourself. It's just wonderful. I could be biased, but people in the oh, by the way, the guys in the band: Jason, Eric, Chloe, Steve, the red trombone. Nice job, Steve. It's a great show. Please go see it. I can't ooze enough. Anyway, another thing that I found in a wormhole on Facebook, and I'm going to pull it up for myself, is we have a sister city program here in Bethlehem. And there's a sister city, Bethlehem-Tondabayashi Commission, Tondabayashi, Japan. They're doing their annual Garden of Serenity ceremony, which is going to include some Japanese food, some crafts, a kimono, a tea ceremony, and some entertainment. The reason why it's right around this time is I'm looking outside my window and it's kind of a cloudy day, but it's on, oh, I'm sorry, you would like to know when that is. It's Saturday, April 14th, and they'll be in the Serenity Garden between noon and 5 o'clock. And it's the Bethlehem Cherry Blossom Festival. So while my eyes might be red, it's because we've entered a wacky late winter, early spring, but it usually falls with the seasons of allergies. And when you live in the Lehigh Valley, the allergies come off the trees and just kind of settle into the bowl of where all of our eyes are and our noses. So we drip and we have red itchy eyes for a couple of weeks, but it means that the cherry blossoms, we do have some cherry trees planted right around Payroll Plaza in Bethlehem, and they're about to pop. And they're beautiful. I mean, what is so nice is just watching so many photographers coming down and snapping some pictures. But just know that the Bethlehem-Tondabayashi Sister City Commission is going to be doing some wonderful activities in the Tea Garden, which is right next to the Bethlehem Public Library, if you don't know where that is. It's the Serenity Garden, excuse me. It's this really nice little spot. to the west of the library. Anyway, so check that out if you have a chance to roam around. And then as you're walking around, note that there's a new luncheonette on New Street and Church, which is just opened a week ago, and they're doing a really good business. So check them out as well. That's all I have for my Wednesday thoughts. Got a board meeting this afternoon. Customs are still going on furiously for the kids' musical at Liberty High School coming up. Rehearsal for the Lehigh Philharmonic concert coming up. I mean, the end of April and the early parts of May, so much art is happening, so much to experience, as well as the old standby structural pieces of our community that just make this such a great place to live. Arts Quest always has great concerts, movie, theater, comedy. I mean, it's always going on, so definitely worth checking out. Now that it's starting to get warmer out, it's great to stroll around the north side, south side. Got a great food scene. I could go on, and I do usually, because it's just, I love this town. But anyway, I hope everybody has a great day, and good luck if you've got something that's making you nervous today. Be well. Find a moment to close your eyes, take a breath, appreciate where you are right that very moment. Feel the love, and sláinte.